What is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel. Bring you just another video. Yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what voice or whatever that's supposed to be, but it's embarrassing. So I'm going to stop that shit. So what do we have here? Now, I think this game here was a pretty shit one and slow one. I could be wrong. So I'm going to commentate on what we see during the game. I always stop there, and because loads of people normally push up here. So I stop at this point, just left of this tree, and I sort of kneel down so there's less target. Although I'm only showing my head. It's not a lot to hit, but it is more dangerous because there's only the head to hit. So if they do hit the shots, I'm a goner. So yeah, really bad shots there. I think I die here. I think this is my first game on COD in a few days, and it's the first time I've used Mana 1 in a long time, so that was horrendously bad. And I'm used to playing Call of Duty, and I remember on Modern Warfare 3, I used to play the face-off match more than anything, 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, mainly 1v1s, and like 99.9% of the time, I'd always get the first kill. For some reason, back then, whenever I challenged someone and I didn't get that first, if the first gunfight entered, I'd win 99% of the time. And if I didn't, it'd usually something to do with connection or something like that. It'd really get to me. And that just happened there, and it made me think when I was playing, oh god, I've lost my first gunfight engage and I lose. My aim was well off, that guy owned me, so that was fair play to him. Normally it's not that. If I lose a gunfight, it's normally I shoot first, put 3 or 4 bullets in somebody, and then, which is usually enough. Usually when I die in a gunfight, again, 95% of the time, I've put enough kill rounds into them before they even start shooting. I mean, what was I shooting at then? I was expecting something, but I got that 2-piece there, which were lucky that I could make that. Got my nice sweet double kill. So that's a great spot there. You see that spot there where I put a trip mine? That's a great spot for trip mines. And again, this guy was arguing me. He called me a camper because I had really good gameplays. And eventually, after about a week's worth of arguing, he knew I didn't camp. He acknowledged it because I said, "Look, there's 300 gameplays in my Black Ops Vault for you to view." But during the argument, because I had a 260-ish KD and a 260 score per minute, he just assumed it were a low score per minute, which isn't. That's actually it's average, but it's the top half of average. I honestly don't know how people get those people that have got 350 score per minute. I don't know how they do it. Well, I do, but they die a shitload more than me. See, not only am I a good player in the sense that I've got phenomenal reaction time and really good gun skill, but I play smart. If I see 4 people all firing red dots firing on screen, I'm not going to run into the middle of them all, because chances of me beating 4 people, I've done it several times, I've had quads in the past, but chances are not very high, are they? So you position yourself where you can get those kills. Now, another way to have a decent KD and a good score per minute is you don't. Because I'm right now, I'm sort of assuming these guys are going to they should be spawning back there. Yeah, they are a lot. See, I'm pre-firing this corner, but this other guy picked him up. Yeah, see, pre-fired and then pre-fired around corner. This other guy picked him up down in pond, luckily. I'm just taking out a UAV there. But another good way to get a good KD and still get plenty of kills, obviously you don't want to sit in camp, that's not how you do it. You can constantly stay out move, but you play the outskirts of the map. There's certain high traffic areas in maps, and we all know them by now, and so we move to those areas. But you'll hardly ever see me playing the centre. I'll never go and expose my body, go into the centre bunker, jump outside and run that middle bit. Unless I'm forced to evade people. You just don't play those you don't play the high traffic areas, centre parts of the map. You can play with your weapon. But people this is why a lot of people, I don't think they realise that you got to play smart. Even if you've got good gun skill, reaction time and map knowledge, you've got to play smart. So you don't rush the middle of the map where it's high traffic area, where there's this is why Nuketown for me is a shit map, because it's all high traffic area, it's all the centre of the map. This is why it's such a clusterfuck on that map. But there is a way to get around Nuketown. Tips and tricks, subscribe for more, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I'm going to start asking for subscriptions. Guys, viewers that watch my channel, I appreciate it, I really do. I'd love to turn this into some sort of career. Now, I know there's very little editing in my videos, and I'll explain why. first of all, I bought a new iMac. It doesn't have Photoshop and Illustrator and those editing programs that I need for thumbnails and things like that. I can't get a copy that works because it's a new operating system. It's the latest operating system, and the Adobe have just got smarter and smarter encoding the software so that they don't fucking work. So the only other option I have is to boot up my old iMac, upload videos on here, boot up my old iMac, drag the thumbnails off of the website onto the desktop, manipulate it in Photoshop, then re-upload it on my old computer. It's a lot of pissing around though, because my old computer is next to my TV on this other unit, and it's not a unit that's designed for sitting on. It's a set of two sets of chest of drawers. There's no feet space, and I pull out the Wraith there. So a lot of people camp this area, for example, but I'm not. I know that someone's going to rush me because they should be spawning around there. So I'm going to litter this with my hive, which we're just coincidental timing. But you will see me rotating through this window and looping around to make those plays. Yeah, but what I want to say, for those that watch me, I do appreciate it. But guys, if you've got any friends that would be willing to subscribe, like, okay, part of me don't want to ask this, but there's no other way to actually get more subscriptions other than ask and promote yourself. Like, I'd rather have people subscribe that want to watch my stuff, but if it's not too much to ask, if anyone knows people that are willing to subscribe, it takes a few seconds. They don't have to watch my stuff. Maybe, people that are gamers, though, that'd be kind of cool. I'd be willing to... more subs, more views, start getting to search engines, and that's how you blow up. And it would be nice to do this, and as soon as I can figure out a way to get my software to work, because I do have half a dozen degrees in design, so I do have the capacity to. I mean, that will look you when it there wraps right at the end. But I do get another Wraith as well, which I don't get to call in. So yeah, I thought this was a slow game and not a very good game, but it turns out it was pretty damn good. But it was just the beginning bit. The beginning was not. It was too slow. Ooh, see, how did I not make that? That was. Yeah, I was 20-1. Yeah, that's right. And I died at 20-2. I just screwed up my 20 KD there. That's a shame, eh? I thought I called in a Wraith right at the end of this match. I'm totally wrong. There's another game I've played recently where I called in a Wraith, got the kills, then right at the end called in another Wraith. Well, there I am complaining. I'm like, no, I had a 20.5 KD and now I've got a 10.5. Okay, I know, I can't believe I'm complaining about 10.5 KD, but you know what it's like when just one kill off. You're a few seconds away from a 20 KD match and you fuck it up. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my rambling, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers!